Everybody take a deep breath. Welcome to all of you, families and friends and guests, and of course, our 3 student athletes who are graduates of the class of 2011. We promised you students and parents a personal educational experience at Gettysburg College. But I'll bet you never quite imagined just how personal that experience might be with your very own special commencement celebration. Specifically, we are celebrating with 3 seniors who are graduating from Gettysburg College: Marnie Commons, Becky Lutz, and Laura McIntyre. Your work ethic, talent, and enthusiasm for the sport you love has rubbed off on your teammates. You've taken what most people thought would be largely a rebuilding year, and you have energized your teammates, your coaches, the fans, your family, and your friends. And I have to say, your team has been so much fun to watch this season. And now you've defeated the odds, and with tenacity, you're leading your team into the semifinals of the NCAA playoffs. What you have exhibited, Marnie, Becky, and Laura, is truly Gettysburg great. Congratulations.
It is true. Before I was a philosophy professor, was a lacrosse player. I was a goalie. And now I spent my days thinking about the deeper questions, thinking about the meaningfulness of life. And it turns out that a lot of those answers can be gleaned from what I learned on the field. I know where their strengths are. I know where my strengths are. I want my strengths going forward. All right? And that's what you really see here at a liberal arts college. Now, you don't always get the shots you want. Sometimes there's going to be a cut that doesn't get picked up. Sometimes somebody beats a defenseman. You got to be ready for anything. But the idea is to try to be thoughtful enough to set things up to make the play you want to make, but be ready when that play isn't there. And that's really what a liberal arts education is. You have a broad education. You can do anything, go anywhere. You are trained well enough that that mind is agile. It'll adapt. And that's the key to life right now. The second is that being a leader doesn't mean standing out and barking at people. It means being a team player. When you pick up that diploma, it will have one and only one name on it. It will have your name on it and your name alone. But that diploma is not because of you and you alone. It's because of these people here. It's because of those people there. It's because of the community you came out of. It's because of the community you're in here. One of the tougher lessons that you learn in the goal is that you need to accept responsibility for failure. When that ball goes in the goal, everyone in the stadium is looking at you, and the coach looks at you and says, "What happened?" And as a goalie, there's one answer. The answer is, I screwed up. When you take that responsibility, you say that you are not an atom. You're not removed from me. You're not an individual. You are part of us. And that is crucial. And it goes in the other direction as well. When something good happens, you probably had a large part in it. Put that praise elsewhere. Playfulness is an essential part of living. There's a joyfulness that ought to be there in life. The fact is, a good life is a joyful life. So let me conclude by just saying how proud we are of you guys for all you've done in our classrooms, on the field, and just extend a heartfelt congratulations to the 3 of you.
We will now proceed with the awarding of the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degrees please rise? Dr. Riggs, these students have completed all requirements leading to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Upon recommendation of the faculty, I ask you to confer upon them this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Gettysburg College and the laws of this Commonwealth, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts. I admit you to the rights and privileges which pertain to the bachelor's degree, and I charge you to use responsibly the learning and insight that you have acquired. Congratulations.
I'll ask the graduates to come forward as your name is called. Maureen Duffy Cummins, Health Sciences, Fairfax Station, Virginia. Rebecca Meehan Lutz, Sociology, Madison, Connecticut. And Laura Ann McIntyre, Psychology, Glenmore, Pennsylvania. So now I'm going to ask everyone to please stand up and give our three graduates a hearty round of applause.
As softly the evening shadows are veiling the campus towers, we come a band of good fellows to sing in the twilight hours. The silvery moonlight mantles the worn walls of chapel anew. The wind in the trees sweetly echoes our praises of orange and blue.